Okay, welcome back. Let's go a little bit deeper into impermanence and work with the body and through the body, and working with the body's and sensations as the means to teach us about this impermanence. So find your seat, get yourself ready, maybe pause for a moment in order to make that happen for yourself. And let's begin. So let's just start simply by deepening your breath. You can start with a nice deep exhale. Maybe let's go with some of that energy through the exhale. And then start to find that big deep breath. And we exhale out nice and easy. Feel it through the nose, through the mouth, and really try and exercise a nice peaceful exhale. If you need to release some sound on the exhale through your throat as a way to help break up some of the energy, some of that stress energy or whatever might be agitating you right now, then go right ahead and just start to tap in. Find that breath. Deepen that breath. Take those deep, wide, broad belly breaths. And really nice, smooth, relaxing exhales. I'm really going to go deeper into sensation today. Just taking these first few moments just to establish that baseline, calming things down so we can get a little bit deeper into the wisdom of our practice. So sensation is what we're going to experience today in the body, and those sensations are, they could be a buzzing, a tickling. It could be the way that your body is making contact with like the clothes you're wearing, or it could be, dryness, or sweaty palms, or something like that. All are there, and all are what sensation really is. So as we continually move through this practice, just let go of expectations and just be with the way things are and how they are, and light up your curiosity on the inside and just sit and observe and let go. And maybe it's helpful to envision yourself sitting on the side of a river, or on the banks of a lake, or on a sandy beach, or whatever you need to take yourself in your mind in order to establish yourself as the witness, as the watcher, as the observer, and just be with things as they are. Keep finding that breath, slowing things down, letting things go. And let's use some quotes to help us guide our way. And Thich Nhat Hanh says, "It's not impermanence that makes us suffer. What makes us suffer is wanting things to be permanent when they are not." Another quote: "It is said an Eastern monarch once charged his wise men to invent him a sentence to be ever in view, and which should be true and appropriate in all times and situations. They presented him with the words, 'And this too shall pass.' How much is expressed? How chastising in the hour of pride, how consoling in the depths of affliction." That's Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, a few more moments here, finding that breath. Let's drop right in and drop ourselves right down into our sit bones, right down into our pelvis to begin. You can feel the weight of your body resting on your sit bones. Maybe the way that the thighs are making contact. I just want you to feel whatever those sensations are. Maybe it's not one sensation, maybe it's a few. Maybe there's a heaviness, maybe there's some heat. I just want you to just observe, just simply watch. One thing about impermanence is, and this too shall pass. So is it changing? Things are always changing. And if we just sit and watch without expecting things to change, maybe they will change. Maybe they won't in this moment, but maybe the next one they will. What does it mean? And what's the experience of just curiously observing? Can you feel a difference in your right sit bone, left sit bone, or maybe you could even just be aware of your back of your pelvis, your tailbone, your sacrum. Is there a pulse there? What sensations are there? Take a big giant breath in. Let it go. And drop all that curiosity down into your feet. And what is going on down there? Curiously observing. Just witnessing the change. It might be very subtle. It might be very gross. What are those sensations? Is there a pulse down there? Can you feel the top or the bottom of your feet? Maybe take a moment and kind of wiggle your toes and just, those are they're very obvious sensations. What are you experiencing in your feet right now? Just go easy. Just watch. Watch how the mind also wants to come in and take you away into some story, or take you away into a yesterday, or pull you somewhere into the future. Just be here. Just be present. If you need to take a deeper breath, just to kind of shake loose of those thoughts, then do so. Take a big giant breath in and let it go. Shifting focus, let's drop into our hands for a moment. What are the sensations in our hands? No expectations, no fabrication, not trying to create anything. What's there? Hot or cold? Dry or moist? Maybe you can feel a pulse in your hands, or maybe in your wrist. And just be and just watch. Watch how it changes. That's such a key here, is noticing the change. What makes us suffer is wanting things to be permanent when they are not. By taking on this practice, we learn to let go of control. We just kind of be with things as they are, getting into the flow of life as we just observe our hands. Take a big giant breath in. Exhale, let it go. And let's get into our heartbeat and just take a moment here and just observe the heart. What a fascinating, we don't have to think about it, but our heart's beating all the time. But how is it beating? How does it change in its own unique way? Every heartbeat, a little different. Can you observe? Can you experiencing those differences in the heart? Can you stay on that breath as you watch and observe? Can you feel the top of the heart? Maybe the bottom, and maybe notice the difference between, the systolic and diastolic, variation in the heart. The boom, 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 boom. If it's helpful, maybe put your hand in your heart and use your hands as an observation tool as well. Making even more intentional contact. Maybe helping you to make more of observational contact with your awareness. Great. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Let's go up into our face, and so many different things in the face. So, start wherever you like. Maybe starting at the kind of down in the jaw and the chin, and start to just work your way up. Can you feel your teeth in your mouth? Can you feel, where the jaw is connected up underneath your temples? Is there a pulse there? What are the sensations? Just curiously observing. Can you notice the change as you scan up and get into your lips and other aspects of your face? Maybe you drop it into the eyes, the eye sockets, and just observe, just watch what's changing. What can you experience? What sensations are alive in this moment? Not judging, not criticizing, not expecting, just being with things as they are. feel the flow of your breath as it passes through your nostrils? Can you feel the hair on your head? What are those sensations? How are they different? Can you observe the sensations just in your right ear? And let that go and take a big breath in. And exhale, let it go, let it go. And so you can just feel the flow of the breath just as it is, and just be with the breath as it is. The rise and fall, the expansion and contraction. Its unique flow, every inhale and every exhale. How is your breath changing as you breathe? As you observe your breath. Great, great, great work. Good. Let's just close with a little bit of gratitude. You can bring your hand across your heart and just really give yourself a deep, heartfelt thank you for taking this time and practicing. Knowing that you're worth these practices, that your time and energy is utilized in a way that creates a lot more meaning in your life by just sitting and observing instead of reacting and expecting and controlling and all the things that get in the way and cause us stress. So really give yourself, feel that thanks in your heart with your breath. Maybe take a couple deeper breaths and really feel that gratitude growing in your heart, the vibration, the energy of gratitude in your body from your heart. Good. So give yourself that thank you. One more big giant breath in. And let it go. Thanks again for practicing. Come back again tomorrow. Keep showing up. Have a wonderful day.